to green this season because after their roster changes as well, they didn't show anything on the top, and now they have to green through the open brackets, through the open qualifiers, to back on the top, become a king of the cliff. Let's move on. We have Metizport on the city side, right? Yeah, nothing was changed there. And the OG planning to go through the second mid, and the one guy is looking down the mid area. He's waiting for the pushers, but the second mid is also under attack, and I guess 4C not managed to see anything specific. And you see the guys, the 4 guys above mid, the double stack to the long, to the short, and there is no chance to get out of this crossfire thing. So just a single smoke to shut down the specific area, but the 2 more players above, and the flashbang exits. Ooh, nice power up. And the push through the smoke doesn't exit as well, and the A side is opened. That was the 4 guys opened the A side, and nobody get a single kill over here. That was a mistake for sure, but you cannot do anything with that. Spook is already looking for the banana peak, and the Isaac taking down him, but I don't think that might affect on the round. Yeah, they're gonna for a save. Flamus on hunt, shut down Dragon, close to the banana area, and Isaac is about to save. Unfortunate situation, but the 4 guys on the A side isn't enough, right? Okay. But it was just the 3 guys because, yeah, the second guy was on the banana. But, you know, Adam B is already looking for the last play alive. And Isaac will be alright. The slight bonus for the kills for each round will increase the money situation on the Metizport side, but will they take this force by immediate? I don't know. It feels a bit strange. They really want to do that. So M4 on the board. Ooh. And Dragon forcing the spy of the killers. Yeah. Metizport's just about to force back right here right now. So let's wish them best of luck. Yeah, the brutal format, but it is what it is. Open qualifiers always were the same, like from the 2014, even from the CS 1.6. That's all what we like. For the decent teams, for the prodigies, for the newbies. You know, the VRS for nowadays looks a bit interesting. For the upsets and stuff, but not for this high tier teams, you know. They don't really like to lose VRS points so far. Isaac. A bit awkward spot. But maybe he has a chance to shut down the first guy, but not really. This time Dragon also under the flashbang. The side is opened up. Jakin trying to make some flashes on and pushing up the smoke like this, but he's staying alive, but not for a longer time. And Dragon also asking for a boost. M4 pick. Ah, not really. That was a nice try to take down the guy back of the side. Oh, Spook just shot down the Flamus on the truck, and there is a slight chance. Without the kids, I'm not gonna say this is real for sure because of the time and stuff, but you know, 25 seconds, it's still a little time gap to do something with. And the resmoke of the charge. 2 guys out of city, nah. They're fighting. Only 1 guy back of a quad. Where is the Canadian? Where is Canadian? Canadian making a hit for 2 guys and winning the round himself. But that was a nice try, I would say. Metizport just about to take a nice try right here, but that was a force buy for them, so that means a lot in terms of the economy and the starting rounds on the Inferno, you know. And OG immediately taking a timeout. I don't know, is it have something in common with this loss of the guns and stuff, but I think they might expect something more ridiculous right now about the eco stack somewhere, maybe just to think about, but Ares Dodge is already left, so that's the real reason why. Alright, we're not using the technical timeouts for these things, right? Not really. Last way it'd be more. Oh, we are back. We are so back with the Aristotle on the Sourdough. To be honest, I don't really see how nowadays you can win a force buy on the CT side without the utils. I mean, there was a nice try over the B side, but you see how OG did play the post plant situation there. That was an unfortunate friendly fire kill for the spoke over the Flamus besides the CT, and that's why these become a bit more dangerous situational. But you know, everything is possible. And for now, specifically on the side of the Metizport, they will have no extra money to have a full buy, just a couple pistols and stuff. Maybe they will reinforce the side on the map somewhere. The heavy banana protocol, or just the second mid push up through the ups, or just the mid area with the deep mid smoke. There are a lot of options to do that. And this deep smoke axis for the mid area to the banana, directly to the banana, and Isaac with dragon and close. Oh, the 4-man banana push, that's what I was talking about. Heavy protocol or the B-side spook already touched the 2 kills right here himself, and Adam also about the trade. Down dragon. He spotted the 4th guy on the side, and A should be clear. Maybe not for sure, but it feels like that. 4C, just back up of the B side, but nobody will go out there, so another unfortunate momentum for him. Only the one guy what he can't get over banana, that was the Mach 10, so not a big thing. Not a big deal. And I'll be honest with you, for me, the favorite of the matchup, especially for the best run series, always Insurgent. But you see how OG just performing right now. Maybe we didn't even see the full buy from Metizport on the CT side. Yeah, but I think OG will be fine with the Inferno tonight. But the next matchup for them, for the spot in the closest qualifier of this path to the EM Atlanta 2026, still not finished up. Even if they're gonna win this one. And the first AWP on the Metizport side, 4C, is looking to go up a mid, right? I think so. There is a deep smoke. The second one for the banana. And we are going to back over mid track because this smoke at the sec temple of the retake over banana control. There was not this large amount of utils, I would say. But if you could go for the retake of banana with a decent timing, you can get everything on there. LG, just about it. They're expecting some heavy stuff over banana. And they probably gonna start about 1 minute on the timer, not even earlier. Ooh. I think that was the Phoenix already, right? And maybe OG a bit scared of the 3 guys over banana. There is a boost on top of the wall and the smoke axis, so no more smoke for the banana, or wait, another util here. Oh, and the spook has the timing to get out, but the molly just locked the side, and spook will miss this fight. Such a rivalry thing. And Flamus also making a trade, but the 40 seconds left. They keep going with this fake B side still, and Flamus taking these hard, but no more sounds. Jikini is already rotated, and Plopsky also realized there is some steps above the A side. The 4C missing the second shot after the first attempt of the kill. Adam B on the side. Probably expect the guy back over smoke, and Plopsky making this decent kill to make a 2v2 situational. Still winnable, but everything depends on the Adam B play. How he's gonna seek for that, and he was jumping on top of this. crap. These Boros. And Flamus on the clutch. He takes down the first. He needs to shut down another one, and that was the fake for the Giacchino, and the 4-2-0 Flamus taking this clutch. And making OG right on the top again. Flamus is back in OG. But now are going on the top. Not giving a single chance to the Metizport to do something with. We'll keep going. Let's hope everything will be okay for the Metizport, because they're also taking the tactical timeout. What kind of adjustments they could bring this time? I think not. There's a lot of options about the map, because they're 3-man stack or 4-man stack towards Banana. Usually was obvious for the OG. They're waiting up until 1 minute on the timer to reduce the damage by the utils from the enemies and stuff, but now this not looks like a goodbye, just a MP9, a couple pistols, and the huge amount of utils in terms of the units, and some blocking grenades. But OG decided to play a bit slowly, to hold up the mid area, to have a map control, and the triple grenades are coming for the Banana. What a unlucky spray through the smoke. I thought Spook already has about a 6 HP or something like that. He was that close to the bloodbath. Flamus getting out of the apps, and he spotted the guy behind him smoking close of the mid area. And the A side is under attack, but not for real. Because Giacchino doesn't hear anything about his steps, about the attractive play here. And the rest of the Metizport already trying to join this conversation, this battle for the A side, but OG still waiting. They keep waiting. Look at the Spook position over Banana. Maybe he has a chance to go rolling back all the thing from the A to B side. Adam B spot the guy in close long, he saw another guy, and the OG keep going towards the A. They still have 35 seconds to roll back, but they don't really want to do that. They need the guy on the side. Someone is jumping out of the apps and the side and the back of the side players. Also Gun and OG making this clean round again and again. 5-0. And this brilliant start, not without the mistakes, that's true, but in general, OG looks that strong. They're really doing everything what they want. That's the important aspect. 128, 126 ADR for Spook and LMB. These guys are cooking tonight. And another attempt to buy an op. Horsey locking Banana control in the start, with the Dragon in charge, and Isaac by the flashbang play, the nice power up kill. Open frag over Banana. And OG just about to play with a one-man disadvantage, but still some pressure over the mid area. Giacchino leaving this close angle, and Horsey already switch on the position from the Banana to the A side himself. So this might help a lot over the A side, but no extra information about the Banana. Maybe with a 3-man to push up Banana after a slight time gap to check out the lane and group up towards the A afterwards, but not really. Horsey immediately the B side to hold up the A long, and now Metizport still have no information about the B side. That's why they put about the 3 players besides B. That's the problem. That's all what I can say. You're just not gathering information. You're not taking any other way of the map. This looks like a gamba, but you know, the 3 guys besides the A already, and the OG is splitting up the A side. Pit player did a nice job, and Adam B shot down these important frags like this. And also the side anchor was eliminated there. And over, Metizport in big trouble. Maybe they will invest another tactical timeout from now. Because the gameplay, the whole Inferno map doesn't look this decent for them. Sometimes they're able to start with the open frag to get some advantage on, but afterwards, how do they play with the side controls and stuff? I don't really feel this strong. That's the time to start to play. You cannot outgive more rounds like 6-0 in the start and OG. They already at least get a tie over the first half, right? Yeah, 6-6, and afterwards they can get more. This more as they want. Or maybe it's just about up to the Metizport, and will they be awakened on the first half? Jajeniak, I don't think that you're saying a correct sentence about the OG, because they're playing in the good productive and maybe sometimes a bit shaky, but still interesting Counter-Strike. You cannot call them like they are doing such a noob things, right? To rush down something. They're always holding the map, so they are adapting for the opponent. Metizport also doesn't show anything good for now. They did play twice for the banana over a heavy protocol, and that's it. Another open frag for the banana. I don't know what's happening there, but Mr. Carrion missing another sniper fight there. Maybe with the AWP will be a bit more impactful, but with this double unit on the banana and dragon, probably wasn't aware about this. But insta resmoke of banana, extra rotation player with the knob here, and they're gonna be alright. 2 guys above a short A with the boost up on top of the roof, and 1 guy over the shadow, and that's gonna be okay. So OG about to go to the race of the B side to pick off this way. 4C is looking for the Kabi angle. If 4C will miss a single shot right here, I think Metizport will be eliminated so fast. The AWP kill is so important, and 4C touched down the first guy. Another one was right inside of his crosshair, but the second miss of a shot, and the quad guy is already eliminated, and the couple trades for the Aras Dochi with B, and they are fine. And 2 guys through the banana, Adam B. Yo, Adam B on the top, 12-3, about a KD radio. This guy is cooking for KD radio right here, right now, 145. I mean, 54 ADR. Maybe even the 45 should be this much. Extremely enough. Those clutches. This map control. OG just making a dream kill there. For the map. Yeah, OG looks pretty well tonight. I hope they're gonna keep this performance for the next matchup as well. Let's take a look. But in general, every time when I see the 3-man start like this over the B side, I don't really feel. I think this is really important. I mean, you can start with 3-man by the utils towards banana, but afterwards, your A side is a bit off. No defense for the long. You're forcing your players above the A side to play in close of a short together. And Plopsky, oh, Plopsky. Plamos already killed the guy on pit, and the side player also gone, so A side is clear, and the 3-man stack with them for will not work out. So that's how we see it. OG just making perfection of the attack your side right now. The perfect half continues for them. 8-0 on the scoreline. They already won the first half right here, right now. I'm not gonna say like it should be like 13-0 or something, but it doesn't really matter how this matchup will be ended by. But for me, OG already did everything for the win. Maybe they will make some disappointing thing on the city side area, right? So frustrating a bit, but the entire game is already with a huge advantage for the OG. 8-0 on the scoreline. This is insane. Not carry an OG. They do have, bro. They have. I mean, if sometimes you see another nickname on the top of the right of the screen, this is just about carry a nickname on the Faceit platform. He's already in squad. He's used to play with the Nobre here and now. I think you could see that how the guy is moving, how the guy is shooting, about his attitude behind the game. It's not that hard to realize, and Spook also realized that banana control is not as locked. And then Dragon, I thought he was full blind, but maybe he wasn't. That's why he found the kill by the wall and the carry-in, making kill through the wall. But in the meantime, the A side also is under attack, and Plopsky managed to get a kill over here. So 1 minute advantage. Long time no see. Metizport, you're not able to lose rounds like this, and 4C also missing his own duel for the first time, but the second repick will collect this reward and maybe the chance for the win of the round. Not really, because Adam B just making his own discipline over this Inferno map. This guy looks that unstoppable. Still on the top by the ADR. 13-3 about the scoreline. And maybe just about to farm out a bit more there. Because 2v2, Chiquino. Oh, this is such a bad situation to pick up from the short. But Reagan looks a bit unfortunate. Not that obvious. So the CS2 thing, I think. Nothing else but Adam B. Keep greening the scoreline. So 9-0. This fast game. For me, it's not really good because I'm waiting for the next matchup anyways. And I think we're gonna stick together for the matchup of the winners of whom? As far as I remember, that's gonna be the third qualifier. And we're gonna have matchup between... Oh, Mouse NXT already eliminated IS team with the X Virtus Pro players. And Nuclear Tigers already dominating over the Havoc. So I think we're gonna stick for the Nuclear Tigers versus Mouse NXT afterwards with the best 3 series. So Adam B play very well in Metizport Lamas according to Pimp, a hidden talent. And Carrion didn't manage it because of a Jame time. Bro, I think that's a Carrion time video, right? Finally, a chapter of the Carrion's OG Flamus. I could call it like this. Because Adam B, maybe also a bit underrated player, but doesn't he have a brother in the NA scene, right? Or I'm just misunderstanding with another guy. I think I'm just missing something out. But we are also missing the B-side control, and another buyout doesn't work for the Metizport. They were stacking besides the A, and OG just read them like a book. I think if I speak, we're in such a big trouble. 10-0, you're going for it. Say once again, your mentality is so weak, and oh, all right, a little gift from the Ares Dodger right here. And another gift from a spook. But OG don't really care about the economy. They're hunting to find out the last guns of the Metizport side. To not let them rebuy. But yeah, 4 men alive and maybe Giacchino. Oh! No, this time, brother. 10-0, and that's it. Only 3 rounds left for the win for the OG. If they're gonna start this qualifier tonight with 13-0 against the Metizport, I think OG will definitely qualify for the qualifier stage. That's right, yeah. Probably I remind him. Is a Metizport a pro team? Bro, they are definitely a pro team. They're on the what place they're by the hltv.org ratio. On their ranking, they're number 137 team over the Europe. So, and I'm not gonna call Metizport just a bad team because they do have a good individual players. It's more about their synergy and how, what kind of vision of the game do they have? That's what I mean. Because for now, and how OG just dominate them, I don't know, maybe it's just unlucky for today. But I do really think that they have more troubles in common with another mid-call stuff. And their entire vision of the rounds. Because sometimes they're already not here. And Musen, I mean, the Scarian with the Spook taking down 2 players over the B. This third guy maybe was unfortunate for the OG, but even this guy being spotted and being checked by the OG, they are ready for everything. They just checking every single angle, every single spot. To dominate hard, to stamp Metizport without a single round over this qualifier matchup. That's really decent. 11-0. I really don't remember when the last time OG were playing like this. That's really nice to see it. No, I'm not gonna say like these teams are awful. I mean, with a bit of a luck for the OG in a couple more rounds, but in general, yes, Metizport looks a bit weak tonight. That's the real fact. We cannot hide it somehow. It is what it is, but maybe it's time to enjoy for the OG finally, because they're showing such a good Counter-Strike, you know? I mean, anything on their poppers. Who's the bottom fragger, bro? Doesn't really care when you do have like 11 old school line or something, because for me, even if you're on the bottom of the score line based on that score for the map, it doesn't really matter, you know? You're just not playing as a team. It's not about an individual performance in total. 11 TO scoreline means that you are unable to play as a team on the map right now. Arsdotch always on the bottom? Bruh. After the switching, after this transition from the Soul to the OG squad, this Prodigy probably missed his own firepower, but I think it's more... It's more referring to the OG plans and how they're managing their utils and gameplay. Because I think Arsdotch is not a star player anymore. That's how I feel it. When you have Vlamus, RMD, Spook, Arsdotch, and Caddy in the team, I think all of them are looking for some off-pick sometimes to make some emotional kills and stuff. But in terms of those actions, someone has to do some, how I would say that, some important and not this impactful work I mean, maybe I have to switch. Not this impactful, but important work. I mean, this one, yeah. But the throwing utils and stuff to close the back. Oh, wait. For the first time, I have a strong feeling about a win for the Metizport tonight. Look. That looking good. The flashbang was also cinema for Isaac to shut down 2 players, stayed on the line, and Spook was ready for that. But maybe he has a chance to revamp and reverse sweep everything. The side control is open, but not about the CT steers. And the guy's coming from Banana. Ooh, rough pick and another double pick with the Carrion. That's what I really want to see. Carrion is back with the Spook and this young part of the roster. They finally find a synergy. They're feeling this game as nobody else. And once I started to see Metizport, final will take a single round right here. And now everything was corrupted. Ooh, the timing 12-0, guys. Don't tell me that's gonna be 30-0. I really don't see something like this for a long time. For now. Maybe my last time with 13-0 scoreline was on the start when the CS2 was released, but now really. Or do you like playing practice mode, bro? Why you bully Metizport? At least they try to do something. I've been playing with the heavy protocols besides being too much gambling about the same side, but push down the mid. Alright, Spook already acquired that kill. Oh, another kill and double power up. Oh, the guys, this is over. This is absolutely over. That's the 13-0 and OG just releasing the first flawless victory like that. Adam D, the hero, but I think the rest of the OG scoreline was for the team exactly, not only by him, but it is what it is, guys. And another matchup was finished with a decent push up from the OG, and